right, guitar friends. Check this out, the Gator Rok-It 7 guitar rack. If you're like me and your guitar collection is starting to spill out of its designated corner, this might be your new best friend. This thing holds up to 7 guitars, acoustics, electrics, basses, you name it. 7. That's a whole band plus a couple of spares. Now, first impressions. It's sturdy. Seriously, this isn't some flimsy stand that's gonna wobble every time you breathe on it. It's made of heavy-duty powder-coated steel, so it feels solid and reliable. The base is wide and has these grippy rubber feet, so it stays put on the floor. No accidental guitar avalanches here. Setting it up was pretty straightforward. It's a folding design, which is super convenient for storage or if you need to take it to a gig. Unfolding it is a breeze and it locks into place securely. No tools required, which is always a plus in my book. Let's talk about where your precious guitars actually rest, the cradles. They're nicely padded with thick foam, so you don't have to worry about scratches or dings on your instruments. The padding feels substantial, not like that cheap, thin stuff that compresses after a week. One thing to note, though, is that Gator says it's safe for standard polyurethane finishes, but they haven't tested it with vintage or lacquer finishes. So if you got a prized vintage axe, you might want to double check before you park it on here. The spacing between the cradles is good. Enough room so your guitars aren't crammed together and bumping into each other, even if you've got a couple of wider-bodied acoustics in the mix. I tested it with a mix of different guitar shapes and sizes, and everything fit comfortably. Now, is it perfect? Well, almost. While the folding design is great for portability, it does mean there are a few more moving parts than a fixed stand. I'm not saying it feels flimsy when unfolded, because it doesn't, but it's just something to be aware of. Also, while it holds 7 guitars, loading and unloading the middle ones can be a little bit of a Tetris puzzle, especially if you have a mix of different size guitars. You kind of have to strategize a bit. Overall, though, I'm really impressed with the Gator Rok-It 7. It's a solid, well-built stand that can handle a serious guitar collection. If you're tired of tripping over guitars or leaning them precariously against walls, this is definitely worth checking out. It's a great way to keep your instruments organized, protected, and easily accessible. Plus, let's be honest, it looks pretty cool having all your guitars lined up like that. It's like a little guitar army ready to rock.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.